While the array was suppressing the monster, it activated its gigantism talent. The bat's muscles grew in size and mass. Its body grew to the size of a mountain. The monster screamed out in anger as it tried to break the array. Our girl was terrified to see this. She noticed that the formation array plate was about to break. She turned around and asked our boy to make use of the opportunity. She told him that he only has one chance. Before Yuling could turn around, Ye Tian appeared in front of the monster and used his Shadow Blade skill to cut off its head. The bat's body and head shrunk and fell in front of Yuling. Our girl was shocked to see this. She could not believe that Ye Tian actually cut the bat's head off with one strike. She realized that our boy was much powerful than she expected. When the bat died, the array plate fell out of the sky and broke. When our boy landed on the ground, he saw the array. He picked the plate in surprise. He was annoyed to see that such a good item was destroyed after one use. While Ye Tian was looking at the item, Yuling ran to him. When she stood in front of him, she began to question him. Yuling asked our boy if he is hiding his strength from her. It did not make sense to the girl that Ye Tian was able to kill the teleportation bat in one strike. Our boy dropped the array plate and crossed his hand. With a nervous look on his face, Ye Tian assured her that he did not hide his strength. He told the pavilion master that he was able to finish off the bat because of the formation array plate. He told her that the bat became an easier target for him because it grew in size. Our boy looked away from Yuling. He reminded her that they need to check for the Divine Soul Flower. Yuling was annoyed to hear this. She knew that our boy was trying to divert her attention. She turned around and told our boy that she will interrogate him later. She ran towards the bat's cave. While running, Yuling hoped that there would still be some stalks of the Divine Soul Flower. She did not know how she would face Ye Tian if she was not able to find the flower. While Yuling was running, Ye Tian took out his pouch and dragged the bat's corpse into it. Our boy did this in order to preserve the body of the bat. Ye Tian was very happy that he came along with the pavilion master. When Yuling arrived inside the cave, she saw something shocking. There was still a lot of flowers in the cave. When our girl counted the flowers, she noticed that there was 8 flowers in the cave. Yuling was very happy to see this. She and Ye Tian had enough flowers for themselves. As she picked out the flowers, Yuling smiled. She was happy to see that she and Ye Tian would each get 4 flowers. While Yuling was picking the flowers, Ye Tian entered the cave. The moment he stepped into the cave, our boy smelled something that seemed familiar to him. While our boy was thinking, the pavilion master walked up to him. She gave him his share of the reward. Our boy gladly accepted the reward and placed it into his pouch. Ye Tian was happy to see that he greatly benefited from the trip. While smiling, our boy smells the familiar scent again. The moment this happens, Ye Tian remembered the place he smelled the scent. The cave had the same scent as the cave which little Jean took our boy to get the elixir. Our boy realized that there are more treasures inside the cave. Ye Tian began to search the cave. Yuling did not understand what our boy was doing. They had already gotten the treasure they were looking for. She did not understand why our boy was searching the cave. She asked our boy if he is not going to leave. Ye Tian told Yuling that she can leave if she wants to. He told her that he will follow her very soon. Yuling was surprised to hear this. She assumed that our boy was not satisfied with his share of the Divine Soul Flower. She told our boy that it is a taboo to be too greedy. She explained to him that moderation is important. While Yuling was talking, Ye Tian ignored her and continued searching. Yuling was annoyed to see this. While searching, our boy touched a wall. Ye Tian realized that the treasure was hidden behind the wall. Our boy took a stance and placed his hand on the wall. He activated his strength talent. Immediately he did this, the wall broke apart. The pavilion master did not understand what our boy was doing. When the dust from the attack cleared up, Yuling saw a large hole in the wall. She was quite shocked to see that a cave was hidden in the cave. When Ye Tian looked into the cave, he saw an item. He told Yuling that he was right. Our girl quickly rushed to see what Ye Tian was talking about. When Yuling looked into the cave, she saw a flower in a lake. The pavilion master was shocked to see the flower. She called it the Musella lasiocarpa. Ye Tian smiled like a creep when he saw the flower. He realized that he had hit the jackpot. Our boy turned to Yuling and asked her if she knows a lot about the flower. The pavilion master explained to our boy that the flower is rarer than the Divine Soul Flower. The market price of the Musella lasiocarpa is 5 times higher than that of the Divine Soul Flower. Unfortunately, although the market price is high, the Musella lasiocarpa is not wanted in the market. Our boy was surprised to hear this. He asked Yuling to tell him why no one wants the flower. According to the pavilion master, The Musella lasiocarpa is used for one's inborn talent. The flower does not level up a person's inborn talent. Instead, it can only allow the inborn talent to unlock new evolutions. The evolution can be useful depending on the inborn talent itself. Yuling told our boy that someone once used the Musella lasiocarpa on a speed talent. The person got wings. Our girl explained to Ye Tian that the flower is not very useful. This is because the chances that someone might get a good talent is 1 in 1,000. The martial artists of the world do not consider the flower as valuable as other elixir. Only the rich purchase the flower in an attempt to change their inborn talent. Our boy smiled when he heard this. Ye Tian's inborn talent is talent copying. Our boy became curious about the kind of evolution his talent would get if he took in the elixir. Our boy asked Yuling if she has any interest in having a business exchange. The pavilion master was surprised to hear this. Ye Tian went down and jumped into the lake. While he was above the water, Ye Tian stretched out his hand and took out the Musella lasiocarpa. Yuling was shocked to see this. Ye Tian stepped on a plant and used it to push himself back to land. The pavilion master could not believe that our boy would pluck the flower in such a way. She told Ye Tian that part of the flower belongs to her. She asked him to not forget their agreement. Our boy asked her not to worry about it. He stood up and opened his pouch. Our boy remembered that the pavilion master said that the Musella is worth 5 times the price if the divine soul flower. With a smile on his face, Ye Tian told Yuling that he will give her 3 stalks of the divine soul flowers for her share of the Musella and her share of the teleportation bat corpse. The moment he said this, our boy took out 3 stalks of the divine soul flowers. Yuling was shocked to hear this. The pavilion master knew that the price of 3 stalks of the divine soul flowers was worth more than 1 Musella and the corpse of the teleportation bat. She did not understand what our boy was doing. She assumed that his brain had rot. Yuling smiled when she saw that Ye Tian was offering her such a good deal. She decided to act like the merchant that she is. While acting uninterested, the pavilion master told Ye Tian that she will take his cheap deal because he helped her. Our boy thanked her for accepting his deal. When Yuling took the flower into her pouch, she realized that she made 3 additional stalks for almost nothing. Now the pavilion master had 7 stalks. Yuling looked at her pouch and held it tightly. She believed that she had gotten enough items to negotiate with a certain person. In the next scene, we see Ye Tian cultivating in the cave. Our boy was absorbing the Musella with his energy. After cultivating for a while, Ye Tian was able to absorb the flower. The moment he did this, a status window appeared in front of him. Our boy was shocked to see what was on the window. The status window told our boy that he has unlocked his second copying talent. Ye Tian could not believe what he was seeing. Now our boy can copy a talent twice in a month. Ye Tian was very happy to see the kind of evolution he was granted. He stood up and decided to test his scouting talent. The moment our boy released his energy, he was able to sense the things that were within 500 meters of him. Our boy could not help but smile. He never expected his scouting talent to have such a crazy improvement. Ye Tian was very happy that he exchanged 3 stalks of the divine soul flower for the Musella. He knew that the Musella was worth more than 10 stalks. While smiling, our boy realized that he had something very important that he had to do. Ye Tian took out the corpse of the teleportation bat from his storage pouch. Our boy placed his hand on the corpse and a status window appeared in front of him. The window notified him that he has copied a mid-tier spatial talent. It asked him if he wants to fuse the talent. With a smile on his face, Ye Tian accepted the offer. After cultivating for a while, our boy was able to successfully fuse the spatial talent. Our boy rested his hands on his knees and did his best to catch his breath. The fusion really drained him. When Ye Tian looked at his status window, he realized that his spatial talent gave him different abilities. The spatial talent gave our boy the ability to teleport, spatial perception, spatial mark, and pocket inventory. Our boy could tell that spatial talent is the strongest talent he has ever copied. Our boy decided to test his new talent. He gathered energy in his hand and created a tiny cube. This cube is the pocket inventory. Our boy knew that his storage pouch could be stolen and all his items would be gone, but now that he has his pocket inventory, he could secure all his items. Ye Tian took out his storage pouch and emptied it into his inventory. With a creepy smile on his face, our boy said that it is time for him to harvest more treasures. The scene shifts and we see Yuling sitting outside the cave. The pavilion master was resting next to her sword. When Ye Tian arrived at the entrance of the cave, he saw Yuling. Our boy was still surprised to see that the pavilion master looked so much like his sister. He wondered about what Yi was currently doing. While our boy was staring at Yuling, she woke up. The pavilion master stood up and cleaned her clothes. She also took away her sword. With a smile on his face, Ye Tian thanked Yuling for watching the entrance while he was cultivating. The pavilion master told our boy that she is leaving the secret realm because she has obtained what she wants. She asked our boy if he will follow her. Ye Tian was surprised to see that Yuling was already going to leave the realm. Our boy pat his head and told Yuling that he wants to train a little more. He explained to her that he might find more treasures while he is training. Yuling pointed at our boy and told him that the secret realm is more dangerous than he thinks. She told him that the secret realm is too dangerous for him. Our boy asked the pavilion master not to worry. He assured her that he is strong enough to survive on his own. With a smile on his face, Ye Tian told Yuling that it is better they start moving. He told her that they will be able to arrive at the teleportation gate before daybreak. The pavilion master bit her nails when she heard this. She wanted to find a way for our boy to come with her. The scene shifts and we see the two running to the gate. While running, the two see a large explosion. Ye Tian and Yuling stopped running. Ye Tian told our girl that people are fighting up ahead. Since they are in the secret realm, Yuling knew that the people were fighting over a treasure. The pavilion master told our boy that they cannot sense the people fighting because they are too far away. Ye Tian realized that he has an opportunity to test his spatial talent. He gathered energy in his eyes and activated his spatial perception ability. The moment he did this, he saw images of what was happening. Our boy saw the weapon of two warriors clashing. Next to the warriors was the dead body of a monster. Ye Tian did not understand what was happening. He did not understand why two humans were fighting when the monster was already dead. The shirtless warrior wielding a heavy sword told his opponent, whose name is Zhang Kai, that the treasure belongs to him. Zhang Kai, who happens to be using a shield and an axe, told his opponent that they do not know who will obtain the treasure at the end. The two men rushed to attack each other. While they were fighting, Ye Tian and Yuling arrived at the top of a cliff to observe the fight. Yuling was surprised to see Li Kong and Zhang Kai fighting. Our boy asked the pavilion master if she knows the men fighting. Our girl explained to Ye Tian that the Li and the Zhang families are on good terms. She did not understand why the two men were fighting. Our boy activated his spatial perception. He realized that the treasure which is making the men fight must be very valuable for them to forget their relationship. While looking around, Ye Tian saw something in the monster's mouth. While fighting, Li Kong and Zhang Kai dealt heavy blows to each other at the same time. The two men spat out some blood and fell to the ground. Yuling was shocked to see this. She could not believe that the two warriors died at the same time. Our girl immediately jumped from the cliff. Our boy was surprised to see this. He immediately called out to her. Ye Tian reminded the girl that she has to get to the gate. The pavilion master smiled when she heard this. She told our boy that only cowards do not take the opportunity to scavenge corpses for good items. Immediately she said this, Ye Tian followed her. Our boy told the pavilion master that they do not have to split the things they find. Yuling accepted this deal. She asked our boy to not regret his decision. Ye Tian assured her that he would not. Our boy smiled when he realized that Yuling did not even know where the real treasure is. While the two were running to the ground, Yuling increased her speed. With a smile on her face, she asked our boy to not blame her for starting first. Ye Tian was surprised to see that our girl increased her speed. The moment Yuling landed on the ground, she rushed to the corpses. She took out Li Kang's storage pouch. The moment she took the pouch, she moved to Zhang Kai and also took out his storage pouch. The pavilion master decided to take all the items in the storage pouch of the two men. When Ye Tian landed on the ground, he sat on the corpse of the monster. He asked Yuling if she wants the corpse. While searching the two men, Yuling told our boy that the corpse is too big and it is not worth a lot in the market. She told him that he can take the monster. Our boy stood up and asked the pavilion master if she is sure about her decision. Yuling was annoyed to hear this question. She told our boy that he can do as he wishes. Ye Tian smiled confidently when he heard this. He turned around and asked Yuling to not regret her decision. The pavilion master did not understand why our boy was nagging her. She assured him that she does not want the monster. Immediately she said this. Ye Tian opened the monster's mouth and revealed the treasure. Yuling was shocked to see the treasure. Our boy told the pavilion master that he is lucky enough to find a spirit grass. Yuling quickly ran to our boy. She asked him to show her the spirit grass. Our boy told the pavilion master that he does not want to show her. Our girl grabbed Ye Tian's hand and raised it up. Yuling was shocked to see that our boy was holding a flame talent spirit grass. Our boy was surprised to see that Yuling recognized the plant. He threw the spirit grass up and asked the pavilion master if it is valuable. Yuling panicked when she saw our boy throw the grass. She asked him to be careful. With a kind smile on her face, the pavilion master asked our boy if he wants to exchange items with her. Ye Tian was shocked to see the sudden change in Yuling's behavior. He asked her to tell him about the item he is holding and the reason why Li Kong and Zhang Kai killed themselves over it. With a serious look on her face, Yuling told our boy that the flame spirit grass has one simple ability. It can give anyone who consumes it a flame talent. Our boy was not impressed with the spirit grass. He asked Yuling if it has any other value. The pavilion master freaked out when she heard this. She asked Ye Tian if he knows what it means to add a talent. According to our girl, even king-level cultivators are simply people with high cultivation talent. None of them have unique talents. To the big families, a high-level attack-type talent obtained from the flame spirit talent grass is extremely valuable. Yuling's words did not get to our boy. Ye Tian has the ability to copy talents without any restrictions. He did not understand the feeling other people had. To him, the item is completely useless. The pavilion master revealed to our boy that the king rank in her family is desperately looking for the item he is holding. According to Yuling, if the king rank of her family is able to get the item, he will be able to raise his battle strength by tenfold. Upon hearing what our girl said, Ye Tian offered the flame spirit talent grass to her. Yuling was shocked to see this. She asked our boy if he is actually giving her the grass. Ye Tian explained to the pavilion master that he cannot use the item and his sister also cannot use the item. Yuling felt bad for accepting the grass without giving anything in return. Our boy turned around and told the pavilion master that he will check around to see if he can find something more valuable to him. Yuling was happy to see this. She believed that this was the difference between our boy and other people. The pavilion master found it ironic that the treasure which someone died to obtain was easily given to another person. As she watched our boy look around, Yuling realized that our boy was definitely going to accomplish great things in life. Unfortunately for the pavilion master, our boy is not as nice as she thinks. Ye Tian only gave Yuling the item because he had no use for it. Our boy knew that the pavilion master would owe him a favor for giving her such a rare treasure. Our boy knew that if he was to sell the item to the martial pavilion, a lot of people would search for him. Ye Tian was not willing to risk his life over a worthless treasure. Our boy and Yuling continued their journey. After running for a while, the two martial artists arrived at the teleportation gate. Before passing through the gate, the pavilion master decided to ask our boy if he really has no interest in following her back. With a smile on his face, Ye Tian told our girl that he is fine. Upon seeing that our boy was adamant on staying, Yuling decided to give up. Our girl took out a pouch and a divine soul flower. She believed that Ye Tian was going to use the flower he had for himself. She told our boy that he should give you the other divine soul flower. She asked Ye Tian to accept the items. The pavilion master believed that it is right for her to give Ye Tian something especially since he gave her a valuable treasure. Our boy gladly accepted the items. Yuling reminded our boy that the secret realm will close in a month. She told him that the closer it is to the end of the month, the more dangerous the teleportation gate will be. Yuling asked our boy to never forget this information. Ye Tian thanked her for her advice. Before leaving, Yuling asked our boy to avoid anyone from the Yun family. She told him that they have a king rank expert in their family. Our boy realized that the pavilion master was talking about Yun He. With a smile on her face, Yuling told our boy that she will be waiting for him outside. Our boy smiled and waved to her when he heard this. Immediately she said this, Yuling turned around and jumped into the gate. While she was passing through the gate, our girl contemplates on the fact that Ye Tian would soon surpass her in terms of cultivation. Our girl believes that she has to start working harder on her cultivation if she does not want to get left behind. The pavilion master did not want to admire our boy from afar. When our boy saw that Yuling had entered the gate, he became relieved. He had finally let go of his dead weight. Our boy placed his hand on the ground and got ready to run. Ye Tian decided to hunt for more treasures. He gathered his energy around him and ran at a crazy speed. The scene shifts and we are taken to the entrance of the secret realm in the human world. The martial artist below the gate of the secret realm noticed that it was rippling. A man in a coat said that someone must be coming out. The man was surprised to see that someone was leaving the secret realm after only spending 2 days. Someone fell out of the gate and crashed on the ground. The crash covered the area in dust. The martial artists in the area believed that the person who came out must have brought along some treasures. A martial artist with a mohawk told his friend that someone who returns after only spending 2 days in the secret realm is probably not very strong. He assured his friend that the person does not have any good treasures. The man told his friend that if they want to get any treasures from the person on the ground, they need to use their current opportunity. The person lying on the ground turns out to be Yuling. Our girl was covered with bruises. While the martial artists slowly surrounded our girl, a man wearing a suit passed through their midst to see who was on the ground. The man was shocked to see Yuling. He picked her up and asked her about what happened in the secret realm. The man asked our girl to tell him why she is covered in bruises. Instead of answering the man, Yuling grabbed his clothes and told him that they need to return to their clan first. Guys, we have come to the end of our video. If you guys want part 16 of this recap, let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button for more recaps. See you guys later.